the U.S. joined them and embarked on what was then the largest covert action program in the CIA's worldwide portfolio by the mid-1980s. It started with the Soviet invasion in 1979. Prior to that, it had been contested ground in the Cold War with both the United States and the Soviet Union seeking influence among Afghan elites and trying to provide aid as a lever for access to the country. But it was a pretty minor theater in the larger Cold War proxy contests until the Soviets invaded. The consequence was that they set off an enormous rebellion that spread organically across Afghanistan and among exiles who then went across the border into Pakistan. The Pakistanis started to support them to try to create a little bit of a buffer between the Soviets and themselves, fearful that the Soviets might even seek to come across into Pakistan for some reason or another. And as the Pakistanis began to support the Mujahideen rebels as they came to be known, the U.S. joined them and embarked on what was then the largest covert action program in the CIA's worldwide portfolio by the mid-1980s, helped the rebels essentially persuade the Soviets to leave, which they did. The last troops came across the border back into the Soviet Union in February 1989, just a couple of months before I arrived. The Soviets left behind an allied government in Kabul. So the war wasn't really over. Neither was the CIA's covert action program,